Good morning. It is Labor Day, September 7th. It's also my mother's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom, even though I know she'll never watch this. 10:30 a.m. We're going to do a matchup between the What Ifs Team 2, sort of like the Dream Team 2. So it's not the same players from the first game, against Australia, England, which is basically the players on this game that are from Australia and England. Some current players, some not. So it should be an interesting matchup. This Australia-England team is pretty stacked defensively. So they've got some good shooting as well. Uh, so the Dream Team, or not the Dream Team 2, this What If Team 2, it's kind of the same criteria as before. A lot of guys that whose careers were either hampered by injuries and they never reached their potential, or careers that were cut short due to injury and or off the court issues such as drug and alcohol abuse. Except for one, and I'll talk about him in a minute. Starting lineups: Bobby Hurley and Jeff Petrie for the What If teams. Terry Deschinger, Bob Rule, and Sam Bowie. For the Australia-England All-Stars: Patrick Mills and Ben Gordon in the backcourt. Joe Ingles, Thon Maker, and Andrew Bogut. Ben Gordon grew up in England, which a lot of people don't know. However, his parents are American, but it counts. So let's go here. So Bogut wins the toss. Bogut, an excellent defender, in there to go against Sam Bowie, who was drafted in front of Michael Jordan for a reason. Ben Gordon knocks it down, and he could do that. Hurley to Jeff Petrie. Petrie off the mark. Petrie was an Joe Ingles putting it in. Petrie was an excellent scorer until he had a career-ending injury. Rule inside fouled. So if you've never heard of Bob Rule, look him up. He played for the Supersonics in the late 60s. His career was off to a big-time start until he got hurt, and I believe he tore his Achilles, and he was never the same. But you talk about a guy that before he got hurt, the season he got hurt, he was averaging 32 points and 13 rebounds a game as he misses it. Mills to Ben Gordon. Oh, nice pass into Thon Maker. Wow, and Australia, England off to a great start here. Nice pass to Terry Deschinger from Sam Bowie. Deschinger is the one that I mentioned. He didn't really have an injury, but he had military service in the 60s he was obligated to. He won the 1962 Rookie of the Year, averaging 28 points a game, or something like that anyway. And after his military service, while he was in the military, he was determined to become a dentist. And he focused more on that, and because of that, his basketball suffered. Mills off the mark, rebound, Bowie. Rule. To Bob Rule. Oh, Maker, what a block. Thon Maker, if only he played defense like that. Uh-oh. Knocked away by Rule. Oh, no. Maker, wow, playing aggressively inside. Bobby Hurley, who was involved in a motorcycle accident. Bowie all the way to the rim. And people forget why he was drafted second overall. They just look at the fact that they passed on Jordan, but Bowie was a tremendous talent. Very light on his feet, had a nice shooting touch. Good shot blocker, good defender. Really had it all in terms of skills. I mean, he was picked ahead of Charles. He wasn't just picked ahead of Michael Jordan. He was picked ahead of Charles Barkley. Picked ahead of a lot of Hall of Famers. Rebound, Deschinger. To Bowie, look out below. Sam Bowie. Anyway, if you don't believe me, go watch some college highlights of Bowie. Very talented guy. Played at the University of Kentucky. Mills fouled there by Bobby Hurley. After playing the first game with the what ifs and messing up the audio on that, which bothers me still, I had to play another game, and I've been wanting to play against this Australia-England team. Boy, Ben Gordon really rolling. Petrie inside, no, and he has struggled. DeShinger knocking it away. As I mentioned, Jeff Petrie was a tremendous player. He was co-rookie of the year along with Hall of Famer Dave Cowens in 1971, averaged 24 points per game. Has a career average of 21 a game, but he only played 5 seasons due to injury. Mills getting around Bob Rule, goes through Bowie and scores. Wow, impressive play by Patty Mills. Dischinger, he posts up the smaller Gordon. Terry Dischinger knocking it down. Dischinger did end up playing, I think, 12 years in the NBA, but just never was the same after his military service. He credited the military service for finding his career that he really wanted, but Petrie to the rim. Jeff Petrie scores. Don't foul Hurley. All right. Uh-oh. Can't leave him open. Ben Gordon, the 2003 Rookie of the Year. Oh, right to Bogut. Bad pass. Bogut, such a great defensive player. Ooh, Petrie fouls Ben Gordon. And Australia, England off to a great start here. Ben Gordon knows his role on this team, and that's to score. He never met a shot he didn't like. Hurley. Ooh, off the mark. Hurley on the steal, though. Oh, man, I'm just not playing very smart right now. I got to take advantage of my matchups. Ben Gordon gets it to go. It's an 8-point lead. Timeout. I keep wanting to say Dream Team 2. What if 2? Maybe we need some bench guys in there. Rex Chapman in the game now. A guy that was plagued by injuries and drug issues in his career. And actually, I had him starting over Petrie. Bowie to the rim. Bowie fouled by Anunoby. So here's Sam Bowie. Oops. Way too quick. 76% free throw shooter. Knocks it down. James Donaldson in the game. And look at this lineup. 7-2 Donaldson. 7-2 Luke Longley in the game at power forward. Along with OG Anunoby, who was born and raised in England, and Dante Exum out of Australia. I didn't put Ben Simmons on this team, obviously, because he's on the Futures team. Oh, no. Stay on Gordon. Oh, he will do that. He is killing us. And here comes Petrie. Oh, and Jeff Petrie. Nice play. Rule blocking Longley there. Donaldson, good defense on Bowie. Donaldson was an excellent defensive player. Rebound Bowie. Here comes Dischinger. Dischinger rejected by Donaldson. Alright, I need to set it up. I'm playing crazy. Petrie. Bowie will take the three, and he'll hit it! Sam Bowie. He didn't shoot a lot of threes, but he did have nice touch. Sam Bowie probably would have been a three-point shooter in today's NBA. Donaldson. Nice ball movement. And the Australians really working the ball there. Wow. Dishinger, nice move. Terry Dishinger. So yeah, Rex Chapman, he has gotten clean over the last few years, but many people didn't know that he had a drug issue while he was in the NBA. Really struggled with injuries. And you talk about a guy that had a lot of talent. It was a phenom coming out of Kentucky. And could really jump. Participated in 2 dunk contests. Also was a great three-point shooter. Would be a beast in today's NBA. I mean, a terrific athlete. Uh-oh. Don't leave Gordon open. Gordon has absolutely killed me. Anunoby, who recently hit that game winner for the Raptors over the Celtics. Donaldson, just so big in there. Knocking Bowie out of the way. And another timeout for the what-ifs. TJ Ford in the game. Now along with Josh Howard, Antonio McDyess, and Roy Tarpley. TJ Ford had to retire early due to a neck injury. Oh. But Ford was a great young point guard, very athletic, good decision maker. Matthew Dellavedova in the game now as well for the English-Australian team. Jonah Bolden in the game as well. I gotta go to McDyess. Oh, McDyess losing it. Dellavedova getting in there, knocking it away, doing what he does best. So here's Matthew Dellavedova, the pesky guard. When I was coaching back in the day, I had a player that reminded me so much of Matthew Dellavedova, even looked like him. Here's Ford. Oh, I had to try it, but McDyess knocked away by guess who? Here's Dellavedova. Oh, man. Josh Howard, whose career was cut short due to an ACL injury. Here's Dellavedova. This team doesn't have a lot of offense. Dellavedova puts it in. What a first quarter here for the Aussies. Oh, Tarpley blocked by his old teammate Donaldson. Roy Tarpley puts it in. And Roy Tarpley, what a sad story he was. Drug addiction and alcohol abuse. Tarpley scores. Halted a very promising career out of the University of Michigan. Averaged a double-double for 2 or 3 straight years in the NBA. Was a 6th Man of the Year award winner. Super talented. Ended up passing away a few years ago due to liver failure. The year that he was kicked out of the NBA, he had the 3 strikes. He was averaging 20 points and 11 rebounds a game that year. And Tarpley knocks it down. He had a nice touch. Roy Tarpley knocking it down. And we've got a game here, despite what many of you may have thought. 30-25. Clark Kellogg in the game now, another player who's had a very promising start to his career, but was hampered by injuries. Oh, they closed out on Kellogg pretty well. Kellogg, a pretty good shooter from the outside. Not there, though, due to the defense. Kellogg was a Tobias Harris-like player, a very good big forward, could play either power forward or small forward. Played for Ohio State. And Dellavedova, he's played great. There's Kellogg inside. Too big for Anunoby. Clark Kellogg, who averaged 20 and 10 a couple times in his career for the Indiana Pacers. Only ended up playing 5 years, I believe. Ford fouls. Joe Ingles back in the game now. Ingles to Aaron Baines now in the game, the Aussie. No, Ingles. No, rebound Kellogg, an excellent rebounder. Oh, no. Oh, man, I meant to dump that off to Ford. Terrible shots taken by Kellogg by me. Here's Mills. Dellavedova. Ingles. Stolen by Tarpley. Ford. Ford's so quick. Such a great athlete, TJ Ford, at only 5'10". Played ball at the University of Texas. Was a good pro, too, playing for the Bucks and Raptors. Ended his career with the Spurs after only 7 years due to a pretty significant neck injury. Get out there. Ingles, tough shot. Rebound Kellogg. Here's Ford. To McDyess. Antonio McDyess. A great player, and I don't say that term loosely, a great player before he got hurt with the Denver Nuggets and Phoenix Suns. Got hurt and reinvented himself into a still very productive player with the Pistons and Spurs. I always wanted to see him get a title, but it didn't end up happening. He just was too late to both of those parties for the Pistons and Spurs. Mills. Patty Mills, tough shot. Speaking of Spurs. Here's Clark Kellogg. Kellogg inside. Awkward, but gets it to go. Clark Kellogg getting it to go. Oh, a foul. Oh. Team foul 3. LaFonso Ellis in the game. Believes he's the last player on this team we'll see. LaFonso Ellis, an excellent forward. Had a pretty significant knee injury, though, that hampered him. And look at Mills. Wow, taking Kellogg to the hoop. Bobby Hurley also in the game. Tarpley, just too tough in there. Scores it and fouled. Roy Tarpley. You get to see his talent, the long-armed, lanky Tarpley. Knocks it down, an 82% free throw shooter. Had nice touch, especially around the rim. And it's tied up now. Maker for 3. Maker hits it. Thon Maker, who Kevin Garnett's once said could be MVP of this league. Howard. Fouled by the smaller Dellavedova. So here's Josh Howard. Ooh, quick release. I forgot. 84% shooter, misses the second. Here's Delhi. Oh, I knew that was coming. Luke Longley. Longley scores over Tarpley. Luke Longley, the first Australian to really make an impact in the NBA. Howard all the way. The 6'6" Howard, built player as well. Getting into the lane there and dunking it home. Here's Patty Mills. You know what's crazy? I didn't adjust any of these ratings for this Australian English team, but they are playing so well. LaFonso Ellis. Oh my, what a dunk there over Thon Maker. Ellis was a terrific college player at Notre Dame, playing for Coach Digger Phelps. But had a nice career in the NBA as well, just after he hurt himself. Oh, Maker inside from Longley. After Ellis hurt himself, kind of became a journeyman. There's Ellis. He was supposed to be a star pairing up with Dikembe Mutombo and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in Denver, but just never really happened due to injuries. And a lot of other factors as well. Ingles here, working with the Maker screen. Thon Maker, who's from the Sudan but has Australian citizenship. Tough shot from Joe Ingles. Played and lived in Australia for quite a while. Ellis going baseline, big time dunk. Ellis playing strong. All knotted up at 45 here. Mills. Mills rejected by Tarpley. Kellogg to Josh Howard. Nice play there. Now, the What If Team 2 finally on top. Timeout, Australia, England. Ben Gordon back in the game. Rex Chapman in the game. Anunoby. Oh, knocked away by Tarpley. Oh, no, what happened there? Ellis picked up Mills in the corner. It's OG Anunoby. Bob Rule in the game now as well. Rejected by Longley. Donaldson. Australia, England back on top. Oh, I didn't want to shoot it. I want to pump fake. Ugh. I hate that. Gordon open for three. It's good. When Ben Gordon's on the floor, he makes it happen. Chapman to the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Rex Chapman. Outstanding shooter, great athlete. Best season in the NBA came for the Washington Bullets in '94 when he averaged 19 points per game. Never averaged over 20 in his career. Had some terrific starts to seasons that were derailed by injuries. Donaldson to Gordon. Oh, man. Dante Exum in the game. Donaldson sets the illegal screen there on Chapman. Here's Bobby Hurley. We haven't seen him score yet. Into Rule. Hurley getting in the lane. Making things happen, though. Bob Rule with a nice play. His first field goal. Hurley on the steal. Rule inside again, scores it. The long lefty getting it to go. Rule played center in the NBA, but his height and size make him more of a power forward in today's game at about 6'9", 220. Oh, nice feed. Oh, Tarpley dunked that home. Great play by Hurley, but Gordon can't leave him for a second. He was such a great scorer. Into Rule. Scores. Bob Rule. Hurley has 9 assists. Bogut to Ben Gordon. Tarpley on the steal, and Tarpley's played a long time because he played well. Oh, Rule loses it. Here's Ben Gordon. Rejected by Tarpley or Ellis, but it goes right to Gordon. No, rebound Ellis. Chapman for 3. No, it's a long 2. They're saying Rex Chapman. Excellent shooter. Hurley now with 10 assists already. Anunoby up top. To Donaldson. To Gordon in the corner. Ben Gordon! Holy cow. I might have to change my defense there with him. In fact, no doubt about it. Let's see what happens here. Jeff Petrie in the game along with Terry Dischinger, Antonio McDyess, and Sam Bowie. Petrie. Oh man, that was bad. I had Chapman wide open in the corner. Petrie. Down the lane, dunks it home. Jeff Petrie out of the University of Princeton. Or Princeton University, whichever one it is. Donaldson knocked away by Chapman. Oh, come on. Playing against the much smaller McDyess. Anunoby defended by Dischinger. Good defense from Dischinger, but Donaldson. No. OG Anunoby. Knocking it down. Bowie inside misses. And the English All-Stars, English Australian All-Stars will go in with the 1-point lead. Excuse me. What a game we have here on our hands. Let's take it to Ernie Johnson in our Atlanta studios.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of the NBA season. Utah in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And, Kenny, what you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what you think about Phoenix?
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. Not going to launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
All right, thank you guys. We've got quite a game on our hands. What a first half from Ben Gordon. He's got 1/3 of their points. Wow. 22 points for him. He was on fire. They need him to score. He knows that role. Bobby Hurley doesn't have a point, but he's got 10 assists. Oh. Dishinger hits the three. He gives them the three. Ben Gordon defended by Petrie. Here's Bogut. Not a lot of low post scoring with this group, but you got a lot of shooters and good rebounders, which has benefited them as they've just beat us up on the boards. Gordon, defended by Rule. Or I'm sorry, that's Mills. No. Rebound Dishinger. Rule down the lane, scores, and the foul. Went right at Patty Mills wisely. Bob Rule. Ooh, Rule off the mark. Rebound Maker. Rule a 74% free throw shooter. Look at that. 24-12, doubling us up on the boards. It's using their size. Dishinger, great save there, and here comes Rule. Dishinger down the lane, scores. He's got 11. Terry Dishinger, the forward with great size at 6'7". Mills, tough shot, got it to go. Patty Mills. Excuse me, I'm battling a cold here. Sam Bowie. Setting the pick for Hurley. Bowie, such soft touch around the rim. Gets it to go. Petrie on the miss there. Mills, no, don't leave Gordon. Oh, he is just deadly. Elevates so much on that jump shot. Hurley. Petrie, yes, Jeff Petrie, he's got 8. The outstanding shooter from range, Jeff Petrie, but could also get to the rim and score. Mills. Mills more of a shooting guard in the point guard's body. Terrific shooter, though. Got great touch. Out of St. Mary's. Bowie. Oh, they're calling that a shooting foul? Mills part of that pipeline from Australia to St. Mary's University. Patrick Mills, Matthew Dellavedova, and Jock Longdale. Some players from Australia to play at St. Mary's of note. Ford to the rim, scores and fouled. Jonah Bolden with the foul. Ford knocks it down. 5 points, 4 assists for TJ Ford, the aggressive athletic point guard. Ford played for another team. I want to say he played for the Pacers, but I don't know if that's right. Ford knocking it away. Using his quickness, and he gets up and dunks it home, and he could do that. He was a terrific athlete. A good leaper. Ford with 7 points now. Oh, Petrie knocking it away from Dellavedova. Petrie all the way to the rim. Jeff Petrie, and it's a 10-point lead. I didn't even realize it. And look who's sitting on the bench for them, Ben Gordon. For Josh Howard in the game, Dischinger, Kellogg, and Bowie. Ingles, tough defense from Howard. Oh, and Baines just shoved Bowie out of the way. Blatant foul there. Ball will go to the What Ifs JV team. That's what I almost prefer this team to, but there are some great players on this team. Oh, bad pass there by Ford, though. I mean, Sam Bowie nearly made the first team. I couldn't decide between him and Greg Oden. I went with Oden just because he was the #1 overall pick. Up to Bowie! What a play there. And you saw Sam Bowie. He could run the floor like that. He was a gazelle. Really light on his feet. Was a terrific athlete. It's really too bad his body didn't hold up. Even after getting hurt, when he was healthy, he actually played pretty well. I mean, never up to a superstar standard after his injuries. Oh, what am I doing? Can't leave Mills open. Bowie, yes! Sam Bowie. Using his left hand there and scores. He's got 14. Oh, bad foul there from Clark Kellogg. Oh, Ford with the steal, and here comes Bowie. Inside scores and the foul. He is taking over this game. Going right at Aaron Baines. Bowie knocks it down. Bowie now with 17 points. Luke Longley comes in. Ooh, Dischinger fouling Dante Exum. Baines to Exum. Rebound Kellogg. Ahead to Howard. To Bowie. Down the lane. Sam Bowie. Running the floor. Let's hope his knees hold up. 16-point lead. What a quarter here for the What If team too. Dellavedova. Anunoby now with the ball. Should go into Longley here against the 6'8 Kellogg. But Anunoby instead will shoot the 3. Rebound Bowie. He is dominating. To Kellogg down the lane. Clark Kellogg. And we are just getting whatever we want now. At the rim, Clark Kellogg was 6. Timeout. Wow, Australia, England. Whatever they were doing, they stopped. Alfonso Ellis in along with Antonio McDyess, 2 former Nuggets. Rex Chapman in the game as well. They just don't have a scorer out there when Gordon's not on the floor. Mills is a decent scorer as well, but Exum. Oh, don't foul, Bowie. Sam Bowie fouling Dante Exum there. Knocks down the first. Exum was the 4th overall pick in the draft. I think you could label him a bust. He's had some injury issues. He now plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers, but Chapman fouled. Rex Chapman. .82% free throw shooter, knocks it down. Chapman knocks the second one down. Chapman really known for the shot against the Seattle Supersonics in the 1997 NBA playoffs, I believe, where he sent it into overtime. It was a crazy shot. Go look it up on YouTube. Donaldson getting it over Bowie. Here's Bowie. Ford inside. No. Over the much bigger Exum. Ford on the steal. McDyess over Longley. McDyess has been pretty quiet considering what a great player he was. I almost started him, but I went with Bob Rule. But it really could have gone either way. McDyess fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Here's Antonio McDyess, 82%, really. Maybe at one point in his career. That's a little higher than I thought. You know, just a disclaimer in case anybody's watching or cares, but I didn't create any of these players. They're all created by other users. And I've just downloaded them and moved them around. If there's no player that I can find, I don't create them. Blocked by Bowie. Wow. Look at that. Let's get Longley on the perimeter. Ford to the rim, dunks it home. TJ Ford. 9 points, 8 assists off the bench. He's been pretty good. Exum to Longley. Gordon finally back in the game. Excuse me. Again, sorry, I'm battling a cough. Gordon to Anunoby. They're just struggling to get open. Good defense from Ellis. Over Bowie. Tricked him going with the left there. Here's where Bowie is great, though. Running the floor. Chapman again inside. Fouled by Ben Gordon. So Rex living at the free throw line. Knocks down the second. Jeff Petrie back in the game. Oh, don't foul, James. Donaldson actually a decent free throw shooter for a man his size. Knocks them both down. Chapman working the pick and roll with McDyess. McDyess, he could hit that all day. He was a terrific mid-range shooter. He's got 8. Oh, Maker. What? Where was the foul? Wow, Thon Maker putting it in. Rebound, Bob Rule. Here's Petrie. Rule will set the pick for Petrie. Well, right back into Rule. No foul, really? Wow. Should have kicked it out. Exum from half court. Couldn't get it to go, but what a quarter for the What If Team 2. Up 18 here. 100-82 at the end of the third. Start of the fourth, heading your way. Ford up to Bowie, our assist of the game. So it'll be Hurley, Petrie, Ellis, Bob Rule, and Antonio McDyess. Gordon, and he steps out of bounds. Us playing uptight on him has really affected him. Hurley, 0 points, 1 rebound, 13 assists. Hurley finally gets a field goal. Hurley, who was involved in a motorcycle accident during his rookie year, was never the same after that. Bogut inside. Duncan at home over McDyess. Petrie. McDyess hitting the outside shot. Antonio McDyess. Hurley knocking it away, but Gordon getting it back. Exum scores. Dante Exum. Hurley forcing it. McDyess tough inside. Battling with Bogut. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Bogut, such a great interior defender. Exum. Oh, Hurley knocking it away. Oh, whoa. Hurley, I rushed that one. Ellis inside, putting it in. LaFonso Ellis. Timeout. Australia, England. Down by 20 here. Who's the player of the game in this game so far? I don't know. I think I'd choose Sam Bowie. Wow, nice move by Patty Mills. Mills in along with Joe Ingles. Hurley. Tarpley inside. Nice feed from Petrie. Tarpley in double figures now with 11. Gordon, tough shot. Rebound Tarpley. Rule down the lane, getting it to go. He's now in double figures with 11. Bob Rule. Gordon down the lane, got inside there and scored. Man, 10 for 14 is Gordon. Tarpley. Yes. Roy Tarpley. 13 points inside. A long, lanky Tarpley. Gordon. No. Rebound Tarpley. Great outlet from Tarpley. Rule. In the lane scores from Hurley. Hurley with 14 assists now. Once we've been able to get out on the fast break, we started to dominate. Gordon. Defended by Petrie. Bogut inside scores. Dishinger, no. Here's Maker. Nice pass from Maker to Patty Mills. Back down to 20. Mills with 17. Petri Dish handling the ball. Petrie off the glass. Beautiful shot there. Jeff Petrie, he's got 12. That was a beautiful shot. Sam Bowie back in the game. So starters back on the floor here. Why, I don't know, but here's Maker to Bogut, to Gordon, to Mills in the corner, guarded by Dishinger. Mills getting around Petrie, blocked by Rule. Will stay with Australia, England. Gordon, he has to force it. No, rebound Rule. To Petrie. Bowie inside, scores it. Sam Bowie now with 21. Tough finish in there by Bowie. Stay with Maker, Rule. Oh, Gordon got free. Bowie with the rebound. Oh, Hurley over the shoulder to Dishinger. Oh, I got to see that again. That was sweet. Oh, Hurley. That would have been sweet if he scored that one. Still going to the line, though. Terry Dishinger. Or Dishinger. I can't say it. Ooh, Dishinger misses. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists tonight for the dentist. Knocks it down to make it 12 points. I never shoot it well in the first half because I've never played with a team before I play. Bogut, tough shot. No, rebound Hurley. Bowie running the floor. Fouled by Maker. TJ Ford, Josh Howard, and Clark Kellogg in the game now. Kellogg. No. Oh. Yeah, I shouldn't force it with Kellogg. Just run the pick and roll and get open. Kellogg's a good outside shooter. Donaldson working against the much smaller Dishinger. Bowie comes over to help, and it's a traveling on Donaldson. LaFonso Ellis in the game now. Come here, Kellogg. Or Bowie, I don't care which one. Ooh. Kellogg, tough shot. Clark Kellogg getting that one to go. Kellogg with 8. Oh. Here's Ford. Ford getting to the rim. Scores it. He's got 11 points, 8 assists off the bench. TJ Ford. Mills. Uh-oh. Patty Mills. Knocking it down. Ford's the guy you can leave open. He wasn't a terrible outside shooter, but definitely not an elite one. Kellogg. Ooh, off the mark there. Kellogg's got to knock that down. Here's Ingles. Ingles, nice move. Kellogg inside, dunking it home. Clark Kellogg. Ooh. Howard with the foul there on Dellavedova. McDyess in the game now. This game's about over. 26-point lead now. I need to take a timeout, see who they think the player of the game is. Ingles. In the lane, Joe Ingles. Let's take a timeout. I'm thinking it's him, Sam Bowie. If Hurley scored more points, maybe him, but... Let's see, our player of the game tonight is... Sam Bowie. The 7-footer out of Kentucky. He was great, running the floor, playing quick, getting inside, doing things like that. Playing outside, though, and getting in the lane. Kellogg for 3. Oh, I'm rushing it with him. Kellogg on the steal. Ford in the corner for 3. TJ Ford. 14 points, 8 assists for him. Oh, dang it. Mills. Rebound Donaldson. Ingles wide open. Looks just like his shot. Joseph Ingles knocking it down. Howard, big time dunk. Josh Howard. Howard, the forward out of Wake Forest. Ingles pressured there. Oh, and Ford. Up to oh, come on. Donaldson lost it, though. Oh. Well, the Australian English team can just hold the ball to avoid embarrassment. Here's Mills. Into Donaldson, and they'll score one. Ah, crap. Howard will throw it up and miss it. And that'll do it. As the What If Team 2 beats the Australian English All-Star team 130 to 106. I expected no less, to be honest. But still, it was a fun game. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope you enjoyed my selections for the two What If teams. If you have any other suggestions you'd like to make, please leave a comment. Oh, Ellis. McDyess. We really got to go on the fast break. Ellis with a big block there. But Sam Bowie led the way for us. Let's see some stats here. Tell you what, the Australian English team still shot 61% and 52% from three and 82% from the free throw line. It was turnovers that did them in, and their lack of fast break points, just 13. This team should have been running and gunning. 96 points in the paint compared to 52. I'm amazed we got that many considering the size of their team defensively. 70 bench points, too, for us. That was huge. 45 assists also, but they killed us on the rebounds. Actually, we rebounded pretty well in the second half. Let's see. So we actually out-rebounded them in the second half, 17 to 12. That was a big deal. 19 steals and 5 blocks for us. We only had 8 turnovers. They had 25. We also scored 35 points off of their 25 turnovers. Big deal there. In the second half, we killed them 71 to 46. In the first half, 60 to 59. But then we got 41 to 22 and then 30 to 24. Wow. Let's check out some stats. Good team effort overall. Let's look at the Australian English team first, though. Ben Gordon, 27 points, 5 assists. 22 of them came in the first half, though. 5 of 7 from 3. Patrick Mills, 20 points, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 rebound for Patty Mills. James Donaldson off the bench, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks and a steal, but he had 5 turnovers to go with his 5 for 5 effort. Joe Ingles, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Thon Maker, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. He didn't miss a shot either. OG Anunoby, 10 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal for the forward from Indiana. Dante Exum, 5 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers are on 1 for 6 shooting. Andrew Bogut, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist. Matthew Dellavedova, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Luke Longley, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Aaron Baines didn't score and had a steal. Jonah Bolden didn't score but had a rebound and 4 turnovers. Ugh. For the What If team, Sam Bowie led the way, the only player in the game for them over 20. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block on 9 for 11 shooting. Look who was our second leading scorer, TJ Ford. Wow. 14 points, 9 assists, 6 steals. Wow, he could have contended for that player of the game as well. I didn't realize he was our second leading scorer. How funny. Bob Rule, our third leading scorer, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, and an assist on 6 for 10 shooting. Roy Tarpley, in limited minutes, had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and an assist. He was a very talented player. Jeff Petrie, 12 points, 6 assists, 1 steal on 6 for 9 shooting. Terry Dischinger, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 5 for 7 shooting. You see the balance on this team. Good game from Dischinger. Antonio McDyess, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Clark Kellogg, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Rex Chapman, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Only he made 1 shot, and that's the one right there. LaFonso Ellis, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block. He played pretty well all over the floor. Was very active. Had a couple nice dunks. He had 3 dunks, actually. Josh Howard, 7 points, 4 assists, 1 steal. Bobby Hurley, 2 points, but had 14 assists, 4 steals, and 2 rebounds. So everyone got into the scoring column. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Let's watch Sam Bowie's highlights. The guy was so spry and light on his feet. That 3 was kind of an abnormality, but he did have decent range on his jumper, but just not that far. At least I don't think he did that far. This runner there. Let's check out TJ Ford. His 3 in the corner in the fourth quarter was nice. Had a couple nice dunks, too. The pesky little Ford got into everything. Let's watch Bob Rule. We might watch a few of these here. Rule did a nice job in the paint scoring. Big lefty that many people have never heard of, which is too bad. He was a terrific player. That was it for him. Let's watch Roy Tarpley. All these are pretty short. Tarpley in just 14 minutes of play played well. 13 points in 14 minutes, not bad. See his ability to rebound the ball and his soft hands around the rim. Had a couple nice steals and blocks and finishes. He had 3 steals in the game. Wow. Jeff Petrie. Let's watch his highlights here. Smooth move there from Petrie. Kind of a smooth operator. A guy with good touch from the perimeter. But also very, very nice getting to the hoop. That was a nice play. Bank shot there. And a big dunk, which I didn't know he had in him. And that one too. Petrie famously now is an executive with the Kings and Blazers. Terry Dischinger, the dentist, had a career sounds like similar to Burt Lancaster's in Field of Dreams. One of the rookie of the years that people don't know much about. Antonio McDyess. Let's just watch these. Great player. Blew out his knee in pretty horrific fashion while playing for the Knicks after signing a big contract with them. Well, that's it. I love that it's the old McDyess, too, if you look at the photo. Clark Kellogg, another guy with a bad knee injury. After this, we'll look at his career stats, though. They're really good. You can tell this guy was going to be a star. Played bigger than he was, but also had the ability to play on the perimeter, despite the fact I couldn't shoot with him. He had nice touch. You see, 20 points, 11 rebounds as a rookie. 19 and 9, 19 and 9, 18 and 9, and then got hurt and was never the same. 1, 2, 3. He only played 4 years in the NBA, and then his injured year, barely got anything done. 6'9", 250. Chapman. See, all we're going to see for him is the shot, probably. Yep. There it was. I love his line drive shot. Oh, what the heck. Let's watch LaFonso Ellis. He had a couple nice highlights. Some of his dunks, like that one. That one as well. Big time block there. And then that one. All right, we'll end it there. Hope you enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun to play.